Hello, and welcome to the CXDeployer, the world's first integrated customer journey mapping software. We have created this short tutorial to walk you through the CXDeployer's interface, giving you an overview of the software. I urge you to check it out because it'll only take a few minutes of your time, and the more you take advantage of the CXDeployer's capabilities, the more you're going to get from your investment. In fact, with this brief tutorial, you will also learn a roadmap to customer experience transformation. So let's begin the journey by adding a new project. To add a project, click on Add New Project button. Type the name, then click on Add button. Optionally, you could also add a description of the project. Think of the project as a product or service for which either current or future journey and experience should be mapped and transformed. Next, you'll be required to select a technique that you would like to add to the project. I would recommend you to select the persona as the first technique to map your customer's journey. Once you have selected the technique, you will be asked to select a template. You can start persona mapping by selecting either from pre-made templates or from your custom templates, provided you have already created these earlier. Now, I'm going to select a template for the persona, and then let's see the magic. A pre-filled persona tab has been added to your project. Just don't forget to change the name of the tab. Now, you can update various elements of the persona, such as change the image, name, and other text. You can also add a new section or modify or delete an existing section and customize the persona map. One of the powerful features of CXDeployer is that you can add as many personas as you want, which will be very helpful to compare them. After mapping persona, either you can add an empathy map in your project to develop a more profound understanding of your customer, or directly start with journey mapping. I want to highlight that you can create an empathy map only if you have already added a persona. Right-click on a persona or empathy map to delete it. To add a customer journey map, click the plus icon, and you will be asked to select a technique. After that, you will be asked to select a template. Again, you can select either from pre-made templates or your custom templates. For this orientation, I'm going to select a journey map from pre-made templates. That's it. Now you have added a new customer journey map to your project. A new tab has been added. Just make sure that you change the name of this tab. If you look at the journey map, you can find that it has various lanes, and each lane has cards as a placeholder to add text, image, or a document. Similar to the persona map, either you can edit or delete an existing lane or add a new lane by clicking on Add Lane. We will provide a detailed tutorial on journey mapping in another video, but I'm going to quickly show key features. Right-click on any card in the phase lane and resize it or drag it to change its place. Similarly, right-click on any card in any lane and you can add comments. You can add icons, format text, hyperlink a card to a destination. You can also add images, MP4, GIF files, documents, and many more. You can also hide other lanes by clicking on the plus icon to create a focus on a particular lane. Another excellent feature of the CXDeployer is that you have invited or shared your project with team members. They can edit the journey map in real time and co-create it from any location, as long as they have internet and a browser. Also, you can collaborate right from inside the CXDeployer using the chat option, and avoid the use of other software for collaboration. In addition to persona, empathy, and journey mapping, you can also evaluate the value proposition from your product or service by adding a business model canvas in your project and identify more sources of customer experience delighters and distractors. Now that we have mapped the customer's journey, what next? To capture an idea, click on the Post an Idea button and fill a simple idea form with the title, description, select a benefit category, add any attachment or additional document, and click on Post. Voila! A new idea is submitted. Moreover, team members can submit their ideas anonymously by selecting Hide Me, which will help you to realize the tacit potential of everyone. Now, to view all captured ideas, click on View Ideas button. After capturing ideas, team members can collaborate on the submitted ideas, refine them, and build on each other's ideas in real time. thus helping you to tap the untapped knowledge within your organization. With this powerful feature of the CX Deployer, collaboration is done directly inside an idea. Not only this, team members can upvote or downvote an idea, even rate an idea on the cost and the benefit from the implementation of the idea, which will ensure that only the most profitable ideas are selected. So now that you have prioritized the most profitable idea, the next step will be to execute that idea. To execute the idea, click on the Execute button, and you will be asked to select an execution methodology. Again, you can select either from pre-made templates or your custom templates, or you can start with a blank project plan. For this orientation, I'm going to select the PDCA methodology, and then a pre-made project plan with tasks will be created. Now, just open each task, modify the description, assign the owner, set a deadline, priority, and change the status. Apart from these super usable features, you can also add a checklist and add project documents. Think of a checklist as quality control to assess the completion of a task. Wow! This will save you tons of your time to manage the execution of the idea with ease. As soon as you assign a task to a member, they will receive a notification. As they complete their task, they can mark them as completed by changing the task status. If you want to add another phase or a group of tasks in your project plan, simply click on Add Lane, and a new blank lane will be added to the right side of the last lane. And to add more tasks in either an existing or in a new lane, just click on Add Another Task. Moreover, you can swap lanes by using the drag and drop feature. Similarly, you can also move the tasks just by dragging and dropping them. Isn't it super simple? Now that we have covered a good part of this orientation, now let me also quickly take you through the navigations. To access navigations, click on the CXDeployer logo. Now click on Projects to view all projects, and it will show a quick summary of each project with the number of personas, journey maps, number of ideas, when created, and last modified. Besides, you can rename or even delete a project. Don't worry if you have accidentally deleted a project. You can find them in the recycle bin and restore them. To view all ideas, click on Ideas, and it will show a summary of all ideas with stats such as who submitted, ratings, number of comments, likes, and dislikes. Click on Boards to see all ideas which are under execution or have been implemented. It will show the number of tasks in each idea execution board. Click on Tasks, and it will show all tasks across all projects with task owners by the idea and by the project. To get a single source of truth, click on Dashboard, and it will show key stats across all projects, idea pipeline, idea execution board pipeline, task pipeline, board and task status, task completion rate, and the number of overdue tasks. So isn't it awesome that you can manage your customer experience transformation program using only CXDeployer? And that's why we call the CXDeployer an all-in-one integrated solution. Lastly, you can share your project by clicking on the share icon and grant access rights either to view or comment or edit. Just type the email ID of the invitee, specify the access rights, and click on Send Invitation, and the invited member will be added to your project. You can also change the access rights of existing members by clicking on the share icon and then select the access levels. Click on the menu to access additional functionalities, such as exporting your journey map, updating your profile, managing team members, and billing. With this, we have come to the end of this orientation, and if you need further help, just click on the Help icon and type in your question. It will show the applicable help topics, and click on each topic to access more information. Now, I welcome you to start your customer experience transformation journey with the CXDeployer. So go ahead and create your first journey map now.